Guys, I'm in Japan. Wait just a darn minute. I know that this guy promised that this game would be the next video. Where is it? Where is it? Why are we going to Japan? Well, to be honest, it's because of Tokyo Game Market.
Later.
I might have gone over budget. I'd like to thank Mike Delisio and Cardboard East for posting all their Tokyo Game Market videos. It really helped me reserve the ones that I really wanted. But I'd mostly like to thank Thinker Themer. They told me to bring an umbrella, and boy, did I need it. Oh my goodness, so much rain. So humid. I'm gonna grow mold. Before we go crazy though, talking about games and showing me at the convention, I'd like to just talk about my experience as a whole while showing some B-roll. One of the main reasons I decided to go to Tokyo Game Market, besides the fact that I live in Seoul and so it's only like 2 hours away, is the fact that there are so many indie designers who just bring the games that they personally made in a suitcase and sell what they can. There are so many cool, unique designs there that you will never find anywhere else in the world. This is a little suitcase game where one person's trying to hide weapons in Play-Doh while the other person is being the TSA and trying to find them. That's just so weird, and I love Tokyo Game Market for it. Of course, there are also some big established companies, and there's everything in between. But to be honest, after going to my first big convention, I realized that it's kind of not about the games at all. It's about the people. The people that I got to play games with, the designers I got to talk to, and that's just really special. It reminded me why I'm doing this in the first place. Because board games bring us together. Aww. But enough about that mushiness. Let's get to the games in the convention hall. Tokyo Game Market before it starts. Everybody's just setting up. And I don't want to bug anybody. If you guys haven't tried Oink Games, oh man. Sorry, dude. There's a lot more here than I thought, actually. I haven't tried a lot of these. I really want Moving Wilds. Right there. But what, the Disney? Surely that's not sold in America. Oh yeah. There's a few of these I want. I've always wanted to try Nine Tail Panic. It's real tiny. My fingers aren't the most dexterous. Alright, bye. Oink makes games that pack a punch and a small footprint. They are also a publisher whose games are readily available across the world, which I can't say of all the games in this video. But as you can tell by all these different languages displayed here, I travel a lot, which is a huge reason why I like Oink Games. Is because they're small. I like them enough that I'll probably be doing a series where I review my favorites. So for now, just know that this is a good company to check out. Holy crap, it's Trickarus. Oh, so good.
Arnie!
It's Bajir.
Arnie's
This guy convinced me to come here. It's
Arnie,
crazy.
high five.
Yeah,
You
so
have
good.
hands and legs.
I have legs. Yeah, he sent me a box that suggested I didn't have legs. Here is that cute little box. The illustration's pretty good, actually. But yeah, for the record, I have legs. It's pretty weird to assume otherwise. Trickarus, however, is an excellent trick-taking game, where you're doing your best to fly as close to the sun as you can get without running into it. It's wild, has double-sided suits, and lots of fun moments. A review of this one is definitely pending.
But lots of goofy things can happen when you're flying around with your friends.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. Played it quite a few times so far.
My
Need
God.
more people though.
I'm starstruck, Arnie. I'm such a fan of yours.
Thank you. Well, he convinced me to be here, so blame him for all of this. High five again.
All right.
Guys, there's Allplay. Rockin' the Sai Beppu art. Love it. What else do they got here? Oh yeah. So good. I don't actually see anybody I know. But someone knew me. Joe Wiggins, the head of Allplay, ended up snagging me and having a nice chat and then gave me all these games at gunpoint. I tried to say no. No, I didn't. I took them gratefully. Thank you. Lure is a fish-catching dice game where you want more dice to hit the fish's target values, but if you use less dice, then you get to go first. It's simple, straightforward, and I need to try it with not kids. Slambo is a hand management card game where if you force your opponent to play above 10 or below 0, then you win the round. It's surprisingly thematic, and I think I like it? We'll see. For the Emperor, it was pitched to me as Battle Line meets Love Letter, which gives me air, land, and sea vibes. But my copy's in Japanese, so I haven't got around to figuring it out yet. Guys, it's Sashi and Sashi. Oh man. Hi. Oh. You gotta get me some of these. I went in really wanting Wine the Film and Take the Acorn. They didn't have either of those. So, I got nothing. And now I have to live with that. Look at this new Hits and Outs. This is the new Itten release this year. I also want Tokyo High. Oh, this guy. Oh no. Hits and Outs is a pretty quick game about the batter guessing where the pitcher will hide the ball. It is a perfect distillation of baseball, which may or may not be the best thing. When all the bases are loaded and everything's on the line, it's awesome. But more often, you might get one guy on a base and then 3 strikes and you're out. So I kind of love it because it's baseball to a T, but also maybe I don't like baseball that much. I don't know, TBD. Itten also makes these little fun brick series. I own the Korean version of Viking Seesaw, which is a little dexterity game, and my kids love it. I'm gonna try seeking out more of these in the future. I also picked up Tokyo Highway Rainbow City, and wow, I don't think I've ever played a dexterity game before where the point isn't to knock stuff down, but to legitimately just build something cool. Now, does that actually make it fun? For me, yeah. This is one I'm really excited about. Magic number 11. Annyeonghaseyo. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I gotta get me some of that. Magic number 11 is one of those games I got solely based on Cardboard East's recommendation. As far as I can tell, it's a 2-player footy game where by placing players you get symbols that do stuff. I'll link to Jay's video down below. Yeah, I don't know. Some people just aren't ready to talk to a puppet, you know what I'm saying? They just aren't ready for the awesome.
12 seconds later.
Look, there's these fellow puppets here. Oh, it's a frog. I love it.
Thank you.
and a duck. Why do you have a frog and a duck? It was a game. I know nothing about this game. I bought it. I guess if you have a puppet at your booth, I'd just have to. However, if you do anything to offend or insult puppets in any way... What happened to Elmo? Oh no! Why is he dead? I did not buy their games. At least I think I didn't. It's kind of hard to keep everything straight. Here's a Korean publisher, Playte. Love their games. I especially love their L boards. The L board design takes a fairly large game like Tongabanga and uses magnets to turn it into a fairly small package. I love this. Because I live in Korea, I've gotten a few Playte games now, and I just really enjoy them as a publisher, so I'll probably do a whole video about them at some point. And no, I haven't got their Meow Meow dice game yet, but it's so cute! This is Hobby Japan. Really exciting one. This one's coming to America soon. Asmodee. Love Rumble Nation. Gotta get it. Review coming soon. Eventually. Rumble Nation is, in my humble opinion, the best area control game that's under 30 minutes. And that about sums it up, yeah. So good. Eternal Decks is just wow. It's basically just a hand management, almost abstract game. Yet somehow its ethereal theme slowly oozes through my veins like cool water. Wow, what just a different experience. My wife and I have been playing basically nothing else. A review is definitely coming of this, but honestly, I gotta chew on it some more. There's my arcs. Apparently distributed by CMON, which is a little weird. Depot is one of those games that I'm just so happy that I got a hold of. It's a pretty straightforward shedding game, but what you're allowed to play is restricted by the storage cards in the middle. But every time you pass, you get to manipulate those cards in the middle. I think you maybe get to manipulate it too much, and I might house rule it to just one card at a time. But either way, I still like it. There it is. Nokosu Dice. Gotta have it. I have it. After about 2 years of proxying this wonderful game, I finally have the real version. It's a dice drafting trick-taking game, where the die that's left in the middle becomes the trump number and color, and the last die that's on your playing board becomes your trick-taking bid. It's just a good one. Guess this is just a normal thing in Japan. Hi.
Hey, good morning.
Oh, thanks. Good morning.
Good morning.
What's this big guy?
What?
What's this big guy?
Stuffy.
Stumpy? Hi.
Hey, Stuffy. Let's talk. Let's take a... What's it?
Okay, keep going. Bye.
Come on, Stuffy, go. 戻りますよ。はい。
Huh. Smombie Vacation is a game about people being so glued to their smartphones that they have the IQ of a zombie. I don't have English rules, it's definitely handmade, and the only thing I know about how it plays is that it's some sort of programming game where they move around following these patterns on the floor. But it's pretty beautiful and it's got a hilarious theme, so I bought it.
Hello.
Hello. Give me the pitch, man.
Oh, all right. This game is called Emotional Rex.
Oh, that's a good title.
One person is going to roll a dice, and they're going to check the number secretly. In
Secret
this case, it's the number 6.
Okay.
They're going to look at the number 6, and it's terrified.
Oh no, terrified.
Terrified. These are sentence cards.
Oh, okay.
That person is going to take a sentence card and read it in a terrified voice.
Oh, love it.
Will you marry me?
Nice.
They can read it 3 times.
Okay.
After 3 times, everybody else is going to take a token. Everyone has 4 tokens, and you're going to go 3, 2, 1, and you're going to put it
I'm
somewhere
gonna put
on
it somewhere on the board. Okay. So you're trying to guess the emotion that they were
You're trying
doing.
to guess the emotion
I got you.
that the sentence was spoken in. Oftentimes, the sentence and the emotion do not match, so
Oh.
it's just all over the
I
place.
see. I see.
Yes.
Okay. I don't like party games. So these are the titles that I picked up from Good Games Studio. They're the ones who made Vegetable Stock. Mini Dinosaur is kind of a hilarious little racing game. On your turn, you have to play a card, and it'll either be a betting card that gives you points on certain conditions of the race, or it'll be adding or taking away from one of the dinosaurs in the race. It's simple, straightforward, but has a little crunch when you're trying to pair the goals with the cards that you have. Dutch Flower Auction has similar vibes where you're trying to pair goals with the flowers you're collecting, but you're doing it through a face-up visible auction instead, which means you can try and plan what you're going for. Taiwan Night Market is a bit of a mess of a game that I really like. It's a bit of a food chain magnet-like game mixed with an auction. It is a bit fiddly and messy, but I like the theme, I like the art, and frankly I like the angst of trying to get these customers into your cute little booths. I'm definitely keeping this one. Oh my goodness. Such beautiful games. Uchibikoya. Look at these dinosaurs. Man, I'm gonna get me some of that. But which one? Which one's the best? I don't know. I'm supposed to know. I'm the board game reviewer. Alright, I do believe that these are the last games we're going to talk about in depth. Segnum is a climbing shedding game where you can use little segments to alter the numbers of the cards in your hand. I can't see any reason why this just wouldn't be a good game. Twinkle Starship exists, and this is Twinkle Starship with shedding. Pompiers is essentially competitive the crew. You're each competing to complete specific firefighting missions every round. And boy howdy, this just sounds great. Fine Line is another one whose rules are in Japanese. As far as I can tell, you're trick-taking to get the greasiest yummy meal while also trying not to get heartburn. And that's just hilarious to me. And that pretty much sums up my Tokyo Game Market experience. Besides all the good food I had. This is a different sort of video for me, so let me know what you think. Should I go to Gen Con and pat Cole Worley on the head? It's a bit of a dream of mine. If there's a game you wanted me to talk about and I didn't, me too. I wanted all these games as well. But there's only so much room and so much space, and now I'm broke, so yeah. But yeah, see you in the next one, and thanks for watching.